Hello and Assalamu alaikum friends. This is War Tiger channel American Conquest 1950, fourth part of this series. And you can see that we have got a foothold in China. We have taken over the coastal areas of China so that our allies can land here easily because it's really difficult to land on coastal areas. So we will also take the city, maybe not in this turn but in the next turn. We do missile strikes upon the enemy and we will attack this infantry unit. We have attacked it from two sides and we have destroyed it. We are moving in to Mongolia. This is the capital of Mongolia, which is Ulaanbaatar. This is Peking city and we have surrounded it completely. As you know, if you have watched earlier episodes, you know that we don't take much of the cities. We will help our allies. It is more preferable that the allies take more cities than us so they can establish a foothold and then we can proceed with ease. These are two generals, General Manstein and Graziani, in the frame. We will slowly move the units forward and we will wait for the allies to catch up, and we also create some more units. Some paratroopers will also be paradropped in the vicinity of Mongolia, in the border of Mongolia. If you have watched the earlier episodes, you know that there are three fronts. One is African, European and South Chinese front. In this frame we are showing the Chinese front and you can see the progress that is going on, and we will take the city, the reason I have mentioned earlier, and we will create some forts here, one or two. Yes, two forts, so that the Canadian and the Japanese, all our allies, can easily land here. And this is the fleet that is going towards the European theater, commanded by Admiral Nimitz and his Lieutenant General Umar Bradley. We will take the turn around the Cape of Portugal. And this is the African front. We will, as you know, that we have completed the conquest of Africa. All allies have taken their cities. Only one city remain in Soviet hands. We give over the turn to other opponents and allies. You can see that the allied forces are coming, South Korean and Japanese troops. Again we have stepped into Spain, into Portugal, and then we will move into Spain. This is Admiral Nimitz with his carrier to help the allied advance, or the allied defense of Europe. Now we'll only fight on two fronts, the South Chinese front and the European front. We have grounded the force in Africa, so we'll no longer move it because we have achieved our objectives. This is the city of Khabarovsk, and we move our troops and take this city. As I mentioned earlier, that all coastal areas are preferable to be in our hands, so that the allies can land easily and there is no resistance to their move. You can see the special forces. We will take the turn around this fort and will come from the left side of it. This is General Rokovolsky in front of Graziani and General Madstein. And you can see the force that has surrounded the city of Peking. The National Chinese Army has also gained a city, which is Hong Kong, and we do some missile strikes. You can see the opposing troops coming. We will only leave the besieging force, and the other troops will be moved forward. Only the troops that have encircled the city will remain, and the rest of the troops will be moved forward towards north of China, towards the Manchurian area. So this is the force, and we hand over the turn to others, and you can see in the south of the frame that the nationalist Chinese army has taken another city, so they are also gaining a foothold. So this will be good for them, so that they can build more troops. Again the turn comes to us, and the European force is advancing into Europe, but it will take 3 to 4 turns. To reach to the front. We have moved our European force into Spain. Our allies have surrounded the city of Chongqing. When there is a badly hurt unit, the trick is to leave it. When it is surrounded from all sides, it cannot move anywhere. So the allies can easily take that city. You see that we have taken the city of Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia, and General Rokovolsky. His unit is destroyed. Not yet, but it will shortly be destroyed because it has very less HP. This is General Douglas MacArthur in command of the Northern Expeditionary Force. You can see the army. It has some assault infantry units and special forces units. It seems to be a nice force. You can see that the Japanese troops are moving towards the theater. We make the use of the aircraft carrier. Again the turn has come to us. This is the next turn, and General Douglas MacArthur's troop is moving towards the north. You can see the expeditionary force that has done a good build up, and this is a sufficient force to take over a city easily. It is also backed by an armored unit. He is such a good general, General Manstein. By historian, he is named the best general of Hitler, of Germany, Nazi Germany. And you can see that the Peking city is surrounded, and this time we'll leave the badly hurt unit so that the allies can overcome it and take over the city. You can see there is a good build-up of troops, and this is a hurt unit, so it will be sent towards a city for rehabilitation. Now we move towards the European theater. We have landed already on the European plain, and Umar Bradley moves into France near Toulouse. This is Admiral Nimitz. He has come in the support of our allies. You can see the Soviets have a sizable amount of army. We will bomb the coastal areas. You can see the city of Peking. It is taken over by our Korean allies, so that's really good. So this is the end of this episode. Do subscribe the channel.